everyone, and welcome back to part 9 of the Not So Berry Legacy Challenge Brown Chocolate Generation, or our first generation. So Melanie is currently sleeping. As always, I was taking care of her needs off camera, and while she gets her last few moments of sleep, we are actually going to do some of the things that I said we were going to do. And the first thing we're going to do is name our gardener bot. So as you know, I said I was going to think up a name, and I think I actually came up with a really cute one. And it is going to be Groot. Like from Guardians of the Galaxy, I like it a lot. And it does actually stand for Gardener Robot of Our Time. So just a little acronym. I thought it was super cute. Does the name actually come up? Yes, it does. Now, I did also want to point out, you guys, that he does have a battery life. He's currently at 60%, and that's why he's not currently roaming the garden, because when he's not gardening, we do have to power him off, or he will just wander until his battery dies. And unfortunately, the battery takes a really long time to reset. I think in order to fix that, we are going to have to give him some upgrades. So yeah, that's our new gardener bot's name, Groot. I think it's super cute. And we now have another brown hen, you guys. So if you remember in past episodes, we submitted our brown hen to a competition in the fair, and then we lost our brown hen, and then we bought another brown hen named Coco. Well, our brown hen magically reappeared in our inventory, so now we have two. And to make up for that, I am actually going to subtract 150 from our total, so that it's like we did buy it all over again. So that should be 670. All right. So we just paid the 150 for her, so it's like we officially bought her, and we have her back now. And I'm also going to name her, and I think I'm going to name her Toffee. So now we have Toffee and Coco, our two chickens. And basically, you guys, the goal for this episode is to actually have a house. Now, obviously, we have a house, but it is just a shell of one. I'm talking, I want a fully furnished kitchen. I want bathrooms. I want rooms, a dining room, everything. And in order to do that, we are going to have to kind of grind a little bit this episode and try to earn as much money as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and let her finish sleeping. Vlad can go away. We went to bed super early, so it's currently 3 in the morning. I'll have her use the restroom real quick. And do we have any food left in our fridge? We do. Alright, I'm just going to max up her needs as much as possible. And then I believe the fastest way for us to make money this episode would be to go dumpster diving. So we are going to grind, spam, dumpster dive as much as possible this episode. I'm probably going to edit it down so that you guys aren't watching so much repetitiveness of us just spam clicking the dumpsters. But that is the goal, and then I am going to redo our whole house so it looks like we actually have a house and not just this big empty space, because this is starting to get on my nerves, not gonna lie. All right, so let's go ahead and head to the world with the dumpsters, of course, Evergreen Harbor. I'm going to go to the waterfront because the waterfront actually has a dumpster on the lot with 2 additional dumpsters nearby. So if you guys have never done this before, essentially you can just rotate between the 3 dumpsters and then you'll never run out of trash, because by the time you go full circle back to the first dumpster, it's going to have trash in it again by the way the game works. So that's what we're going to do. All right, and let me know what you guys think. I really don't know how long we're going to be playing with Melanie, how long she's going to last, because she's already almost an adult, but we could theoretically purchase this lot and turn it into maybe like a grocery store or a bakery where we sell things from the farm. I think that would be a really neat idea. It's 4 in the morning. There shouldn't be anybody here, but of course, we're going to have to fight people for the dumpster already. And the sun is coming up. I'd say look at that beautiful sunset, but we are covered in smog and pollution in this world. So, of course, you guys, I'm just going to spam click. I'll probably show you guys this for a little bit, and then I will jump cut so you guys don't have to watch, again, the same repetitiveness. But as you can see, this dumpster is now empty. And what did we end up getting? We got a dye, and we got a bunch of ruined furniture, it looks like. We got the vacation intertwines. We got some dye. We got recyclable goods. Okay. Now this is the second dumpster over here that we can rotate to. I'm going to have her come over. And of course we're going to work from home, and our assignment today is to harvest a plant. So that shouldn't be an issue as long as we can make it home in time to do that. So again, just spamming, diving for deals. We got a shower. So I don't actually know if we can sell these when they're like damaged like this, but we might be able to. So it's really good that we're finding all of this stuff. And again, the purpose of this episode is purely to make money. So we are purely diving for deals. But in the future, we can actually come here and do compostables, and that would be like free fertilizer we don't have to pay for. So that is another exciting feature of eco lifestyle. Now we are going to rotate to this third dumpster, and by the time this one's empty, these other 2 should be full again. So that is a really cool thing to keep in mind. If you've never done this before, you can easily get rich. You would just have to spend like a few days time doing this. Obviously, I don't plan on doing this very much because I do want us to kind of be self-sustainable and make money from the farm, but we are doing it purely this episode so that we can actually have a home, because I don't like living in an empty shell anymore. I don't want to be in an empty shell. All right, we found more dye. We found a sink. We found some money. Okay, and now this one is empty. So we are going to go full circle back to this one. And by the time we get over here, I'm hoping it will be full again. Now, another thing to keep in mind is all of this trash that's on the floor, you want to drag it back into the dumpster like that, and that will actually keep your dumpster full. So her needs are good enough that I do think we can actually spend all day doing this. Oh wait, who won the lotto? Marcus won the lotto. Okay. Alright, you guys, so I am going to continue to spam click dive for deals and hunt all of the dumpsters for things that we can sell until she can't anymore and her needs are trashed. And then I will come back. So I will jump cut to when we are all done searching the dumpsters. Alright, you guys, so I would say we definitely kept diving for stuff until our needs were trashed. We are currently exhausted. We have no sleep at all. She actually just passed out, and she does need to eat within the next 16 hours or she becomes ravenous. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to our home lot and see how we did with our pickings today. Oh, she's still going at it. Okay, so before 7 a.m. comes and we start a new workday, before I forget, we do need to harvest a plant. So let me see if there is anything we can harvest. Anything at all? Alright, we might not be able to do that work from home task today because it doesn't look like anything in our garden is ready to be harvested, and I didn't see anything wild that we could harvest. But obviously I'm gonna have to take care of her needs. But before I do that, we are going to put everything that we found out in the world. So obviously we have our frogs. We have this little collectible, another collectible, a bunch of dyes. We found multiple bikes. Which are quite cute. I love the little patterns on them. Okay, this one's ours actually. What is this? Rise and shine sleepy bed? Where does this even go? For whatever reason, it's not letting me put it out. What is this? Huh. It's like some sort of battery? Interesting. That's really annoying me that it's not letting me take it out, but oh well. Then of course we found all of this stuff as well. This actually looks like it's in really good condition. The rest of this stuff looks like it's trashed. This looks like it's in good condition. So does this. Oh, we found a coffee maker. Let me put our robot on the ground. Okay, and now I should be able to put the laptop we found on one of these. Okay, so now let's go ahead and sell everything and see how much money we actually did make dumpster diving. Alright, so even though this is destroyed, will it give me money for it? No. Okay. But if I sell it this way, will it give me money for it? No. If I sell it this way, yes. Okay. So I think it's a bug. I do not think we are supposed to be able to do it. And yes, this is kind of cheating, but if I can get away with it, I'm going to do it. And it looks like I can get away with it, so I'm going to. If you put the stuff into the inventory and you sell it straight from the inventory, you get money for it. So that is what we are going to do. All right, and then we can go ahead and sell these as well. Alright, I do think I got everything, you guys. So after one day of doing nothing but dumpster diving, it looks like we earned about $16,000. So I'm going to use that money to quickly upgrade our house, and I will be right back. Alright guys, welcome back, and I will now be revealing the changes that I made to our lot. So I reorganized the garden a little bit. It didn't really make any sense. Like, nothing's organized now. I just kind of plopped the plants back, and I put some lights out here so you can actually see at nighttime. I moved the cow plant, I moved the trees. I'm sure they're going to be reorganized like a million more times. And now, you guys, we actually have a house. As you can see, very brown for the chocolate generation. But I'm really happy with it, and I will give you guys a closer little look. So you come in here and you kind of have like a little foyer with a staircase going upstairs. Let me actually fix this. I'm gonna move this rug over just a little bit. There we go. We have a little closet thing here. We can maybe make it a laundry room in the future or some sort of skill building room. Not really sure. But for now, we just have a box in here for storage, and we have our Groots. In here, again, don't really know what to do with this room yet. Might be an office. I have a desk here because we keep getting the work from home assignment to study gardening. So I'm thinking maybe we can get her a computer and she can make this into a little office. We can put maybe like bookcases in the corners or some sort of skill building activities. I really wanted the kitchen to kind of be like the heart of the house. So it is super big and in the middle. We have our stove, we got a new sink, we have our fridge, and we have this little cute island. Again, I know it is the chocolate or brown generation, but brown is just such a dark color, very like heavy, and I didn't want everything to look too dark, so that's why I'm mixing in kind of like the white tones and stuff. But overall, I do think it looks super cute. In here we have this is going to be the living room, but right now we can't really afford couches or anything. And of course we still have our indoor chickens because we can't afford fences to keep them safe from the foxes yet, and we're kind of cheating by keeping them indoors. Off of what will be the living room, we have a little bathroom. There's the fireplace if you didn't see it. And then in here we have a nice formal dining area. And then this door will go out to the backyard, but right now I do not think Sims can use it because we don't have like any stairs or anything right there. But that is the ground renovation. And then if we go upstairs, there's a little balcony hallway, which I love. In almost every one of my builds, for some reason, I just love having the option for like Sims to be able to look over a banister at like the front entrance to a home. I do not know why, I just love that. And then in here we have another empty bedroom. Do not know what's gonna go in here yet. I'm gonna turn this light off because we don't need it, but this could be a future children's room or another skill building room or what have you. Not really sure what to do with it yet, but it's there. And then this is our bedroom. I'm going to change the lights. Oops. I like it to be this color. Okay. And then let me turn this one off again. So yeah, she's got her bed, she's got her lights, she's got a little vanity dresser, wardrobe, what have you over here. She's got a window that looks out over her garden area, and then she does have a little ensuite bathroom. So I'm really happy with the renovations. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this episode, you guys. We did reach our goal of renovating the house. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.